Grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. Welcome to Out of the Park Baseball 26. This is season 17. Can you believe it? Of this world that we've created. Well, I've created by 50 states, USA, and historical players coming in. Been taking a peek at some of the historical players. A lot of them haven't lived up to their real life cards. Some have, and some have lived up and surpassed their real life, done better than their real life historical numbers. And I've been keeping track, of course, of there's this one guy I seen on the Alvin Davis, old Mariner. I seen him after recording. I seen him. He had the 119 ribbies. He was like number 3rd for RBIs, and I had to see if that was true, and it is. It's good to see a Mariner player. That's why, folks. I'm from Seattle. That's my team, and it's good to see the Mariner player do good. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, 84 was his best. He was Rookie of the Year. This is real life numbers. And that's case. Oh no, 5.2 was his best year war-wise, 1989. All right, Alvin Davis. Again, we can sit here and look all through the historical numbers, people, and see how well they're doing compared to their real life numbers. Here's his in-game numbers: 280, 3.4 WAR of his first year, then 4.9 his last year. Yeah, I saw him on one of the leaderboards. And I was like, wait, there's Alvin Davis. How did I miss that? Let's go to the preseason predictions for season 17. Can you believe it? They're picking Wyoming with 90 wins. Illinois, 91 here in the American League. And then the National League, 95 winners. Louisiana and North Carolina. Man, 3 teams are predicted with 90-plus wins. Wow. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to the first year player draft. I know I could edit all this out and probably make better. As I was driving around today, and I could have made this series. I'm only going to season 20. I could have made these videos hell of a lot better. I probably could have made it one video, just me simming 20 years, and then editing this part out where I'm kind of right now we're simming up to the player draft and then to the end of the year. I could have done a lot better, right, folks? But I didn't. So you got to sit through this painful unedited version here, and as we're simming up here to the first year player draft, simming through some of the game and hearing me ramble about stuff. I don't know what stuff, but my mouth is talking. Baseball, folks. Love baseball. My Mariners have won man, I don't want to jinx it. I think they've won 7 or 8 series in a row. We are on fire. But if I remember right, last year we had a pretty good April as well. It is May 1st now. Today, as I'm recording this, I think it's May 1st today. Yeah, I believe so. May Day. So they're doing well. We're leading the it's still early though. It's only 30 games, I believe. And 160 games. 162 total games in a year. Wow. Oh yeah, this is so last few seasons, right? This simming here has taken a lot longer than usual, longer than normal here. Willie McCovey's up in there. Same guy. Oh, Jack O'Brien. There's Julio. I used to see my Mariner guys. George Springer early. And Willie McCovey is doing well. Julio. Frank Robinson. Let's see. David Wright's been doing well here on the leaderboard. Bob Horner. Yeah, Bob Horner. I think he's got I have to look again. Who has the most Showboat Mango awards, which is the MVP of the American League and MVP of the National League. 75, though. Man, we won't forget that guy. Henry Luff, his rookie year, he's a two-way player. Means he bats and pitches. And he's an average, just above average pitcher, if I remember right, his number. But Henry Luff, but then his numbers have gone down dramatically every year. Maybe not dramatically, slightly every year they've gone down. That happens in real life. You know, rookie comes in, he does very good his first year. And then pitchers and scouting reports get on him. He's like, okay, he had a good year last year. These are the balls he hit well. These are the balls he didn't hit well. So you pitch him differently. And a lot of times, not all times, if the batter can adapt, but a lot of times the player doesn't hit as well as he did his first year. All right, I'm yawning already. Grab your drinks, folks. Grab me a coffee. I need that double shot of coffee today. Just woke up from a little nap. Home runs. We got a 30 homer guy over here, 30 run. There's Juan Dorado. I think he was MVP last year. Yasiel Puig is in there. All right, let's look at the standings currently. If I remember how to get on the button right there. So Washington's winning the American League Northwest Division. Colorado, 57 wins. It's like Colorado right now in the American League with the most wins with 57 at the July, basically, All-Star break. It's the draft day, though. 57 wins for Minnesota. And then 56 for Louisiana. So they got that right. I think they're predicted Louisiana to win. 33 homers. 33 homers, American League. 33 there. 353 American League batting average guy. 354, so very close. Stolen bases guy, 64. 58 here. All right, let's get who is going to be coming through this draft pool, folks. Draft pool. I like looking at pitchers first. All right. Tommy Bond, folks, the 5-star potential. An Irish lad. Cool. He was a real-life player back in 1874. Wow. Look how many games back then they pitched. I mean, these are complete starts, right? I mean, that's the way they did it back then. 1870s. Look at the war. 15.7. I mean, 40 wins. 59. Is that complete? Game started, I think. That's games. That game started? That big complete games. Nope. This must be on another screen. I don't think that's complete. That's games. Game started. 40 winners and one year 43 wins. My goodness. Tommy Bond. All right. Victor Cruz, relief pitcher. 1978, 1983, a short career. Not the best. And that's not bad. There, 47 innings pitched, a 1.71 ERA. He is going to have a good career with these attributes, man. This ratings here. The Cruz, Paul Dean, starting pitcher, phenomenal. Mr. Paul Dean Daffy here is going to be record-breaking top pitcher. In the real world, his rookie year was 1934. That was his best year too. 4-point WAR in his second year, 5.0 for a WAR, and then it just dropped. I don't know if they changed him up, but yeah, 219 winners in a row. And then boom, what happened? Did he get hurt? Did he get made from 46 games to 17 games, then 1 game, 5 games? Something happened. He is phenomenal. Woo. Satchel Paige, there we go. Baseball players will know who this guy is. Look how many pitches this guy has. 6, I can't even count. Changeup, forkball, screwball, curveball, slider, fastball. He's got an arsenal. Good movement stuff. Control, yeah, it's okay. But another awesome player. Wait, he's 41? He's just now coming in? What happened? Oh, the game's fucked, huh? Because what the age? 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 60? 1960. Did he play? He didn't play. You guys, we got to look at what happened here. He played real life. 43 years old, 1948. Something's messed up here. Got to look this up, man. Started at 43, age. A couple of years he missed there. 53, and then he took what? 12 years off? And he pitched 1 game. Wait, 3 innings he pitched at the age of 60 years old. Is that true? It's got to be true if it's in here, right? The OOTP doesn't, they don't mess up their stats. I got to look this up. Let's look up Satchel Paige, guys. Guys, is this real life here? Satchel Paige. Unless this is his, that's his pitching. He was a pitcher, right? He's a legendary pitcher, if I remember right. Is this another Satchel Paige? I gotta look up. Hold on. I'm looking up in the wiki here. His numbers, career numbers. I know he played in the Negro League. That's what it is, maybe. And they don't have his stats maybe correctly. He debuted for the Cleveland Indians at the age of 42. And that's okay. Here they have at 43. Age of 1948. Okay. According to Wiki, he was 42 and 48. So, you know, the game, okay, it's pretty close. They got the right year, 1948, and later played for St. Louis. Okay. He made a final appearance for the Kansas City. It's right. He made a final appearance for the Kansas City Athletics at the age of 59, according to the wiki here. They have it at 60. Maybe they just rounded up. It was maybe a couple months till his birthday. I don't know, but it says here in the wiki, Kansas City Athletics at age 59 in 1965. That is awesome. So they don't have it. He played the Negro League. I mean, he was dominant there in the Negro League. I remember right. 6 times League All-Star. I just don't have his numbers. I probably can find it here. Find it here online if I keep looking. 403 games. He was born in Mobile, Alabama. I've been there. Career at a glance. 403 games, 124 wins, 82 losses, 44 saves. He had an ERA of 2.73, 1,501 strikeouts. Okay, I found his career, his stats here. They just don't have it here, but that's cool. I mean, that is. I didn't know he pitched the age of 59. One game. That is awesome. 1965. But it made his debut, went to the Major Leagues Baseballs when he was 42, according to the wiki here, 43. In 1948. They got that right. Not sure how old he was here. Well, yeah, he was born in... just had it. July 7th, 1906. It's July 11th now. But yeah, in real life... maybe a pitcher who played in the Negro League Baseball. His career spanned 5 decades and accumulated with his induction to the National Baseball. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Sorry, I'm trying to read the wiki here. Same thing. He played for the Birmingham Black Barons, the Cleveland Cubs, or from 1927 to 1930, Cleveland Cubs in 1931, Pittsburgh Crawfords, 1933 and 34. This is the Negro League. Kansas City Monarchs, 1940 to 41. New York Black Yankees, 1941. Kansas City Monarchs, 1942. Memphis Red Sox, 1943. Kansas City Monarchs, 1944 to 47. And then he went to 1948 Major League Baseball, Cleveland, St. Louis, and Kansas City. But that is awesome. His age at 43, but he pitched until 48. So he was 48 years old. And then he made another appearance at 60 years old. He pitched 3 innings. That is awesome. Satchel Paige. Yeah, they have his birthplace. Birthplace is right, Mobile, Alabama. They just don't have that other leagues loaded. Very, very awesome. Hey, I learned something new here. Henry Boyle, so then it drops off. There's only 4 guys with 5-star potential. Edwin Diaz, hey, he played another Mariner guy. Another Mariner. Couple years for the Mariners, 3 years. 1 year he had 57 saves. I remember right. He made a bet with was it Jerry Dipoto? Who the hell was our manager at the time? Made a bet with the manager saying he'll get, I think, 50 plus saves, and he did. And manager's like, there's no hell way you're going to get it. I forgot what the bet was. But he got it. He got 57 that year. 57 saves. And I believe, yeah, he made a bet and he won it. Crazy. Then he went to New York. Didn't do too hot there, did he? Is he still playing there with New York? That's not bad. 2021, he kind of picked it back up. 32 saves, 1.31. That's awesome. 2022. Edwin Diaz. What other pitchers you guys... Bert Blyleven. He was an 80s pitcher, if I remember right. Well, he started 70s, but yeah, I remember him in the 80s here as well. Mid-80s. Again, that was my years. I should know a lot of the players since I was collecting baseball cards big time from 85 to 89-ish. Even 92. That's when I graduated high school, 92. Then I just stopped collecting cards. I was involved in other things in life. But yeah. Hall of Famer. Is he he's got to be a Hall of Famer. 3,700 Ks. 3.31 ERA lifetime. 692 games. 287 wins, 250 losses. What was his best WAR year? That was it, 1976. Why is it screwed up here? Did he play for 2 teams that year? Texas. And then he went, I think he maybe got traded. I'm not sure what this, it's kind of screwed up this year. 1976 total or something? I don't know. 1976. What? 76, 77. What the hell is this? Not sure. 7.3 it says WAR here. But there he's Texas. He's there with Texas. I don't know, folks. There's an extra line in here for some freaking reason. 85. But what's? Yeah. How do I? H26. Because they have it here as well. Oh, that's just no. 9. His total for what he played with. Oh, that don't make any sense. Not sure, guys, how to read that. But these 2 years, 76. Yeah, it's adding these 2 years up. 76. Oh, okay, the total. Hello. He played for Minnesota for some of the year in 76, and then obviously for the end of the year with Texas. So that's the total of those 2, since he played with 2 teams. Hello, I'm a little slow, but that total for playing with those 2 teams, 7.3 WAR. Man, he had a 9.4. 73 was his best year. 9.4. 1973. His strikeouts, 258 strikeouts. Wow, yeah, 9.4, 7.9, 7.3. So, yep, there you go. 73 is his best year. Bert Blyleven. Can't. I don't recognize anybody else right now, folks. That I see. All these rookies coming in. What a name, huh? Vinegar Bend. Oh, there we go. I kept scrolling down. Brett Saberhagen. He was good. It's like the game didn't rate him as quality as he was in real life, because he was a good player. 5.2, 1985. 7.9. 1989 was his best year. 89 for that Kansas City. 88, 89 were great years. Even 91 was not bad. 94. Brett Saberhagen. Very good control. All right, let's move on to the batters. Who has come through? Holy mackerel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I can count, 7 5-stars. Cesar Cedeno. 1970 he was in. Played for Houston for 10 years or so. 11, 12 years. Man, he hit. Look at that, Mr. Consistent here. 1972 and 1973 are almost mirror images. He hit 320, 385 on base, 376. The same slugging percentage, 537, 537. That's amazing. One more stolen base. 82 to 70. 3 more homers. That one. Look at that. I mean, so only 9 difference of hitting. Many hits. That is crazy. 72, 73, almost exact. That to me just is mind blowing. Exact sister consistent there. Almost exact numbers from the year before. Oh, Caesar. Very good. Oh, yeah, he's gonna break smash some records. He's only 18 years old. Oh, my favorite player has come through, folks. Oh, man, I need a drink right now. That's awesome. This brings back memories. Ken Griffey Jr., his dad just retired a few years ago, wasn't it? So his dad was in. Unfortunately, he wasn't good enough in game here. We're not going to click on it. We're going to click on his dad retired back in game 10 years ago. Okay. Now his boys come through. And we'll see if his son beats him. See if his son is better. Right now, the ratings look like they're off the chart. 5 stars, which is awesome. But King Griffey had Senior had outstanding career as well, but not in our reality world. Not in our fictional world here, I should say. He made it AAA one year. At only 29 games. He had 1 year, 78 games. That's 229. He hit 250 that year. They didn't take a chance. He did not make the majors at all. 0. But his son has come through, folks. We're not going to click on him yet. I'm excited. Abner, what the hell? Del Ripple. Never heard of him. Back in 1878. That's probably why. But, I mean, I know guys old. I know Babe Ruth. Of course, I know some old guys because I was a baseball nut, not a nerd. I wasn't didn't know all the numbers like that good, but a few years there, I was pretty good on numbers. But anyway, if you're a baseball fan, right, you know the historical best players, top players that came out, most likely. But this guy didn't ring a bell. He still had a few good years. Look at this, 3.3, 309, 22 homers. 1984 was his best year. But he is going to be good contact hitter here, Mr. Abner. And then a good catcher is Grandal. Real life. Oh, is he still playing, folks? Yasmanian Devil from Cuba. And not the best average guy, but he gets on base pretty good. 345 on base percentage. So he gets a lot of walks. Yeah, over 100 walks in 2019. Homers. He's had a few years with 20 plus homers there. Catcher. Outstanding defense, probably. I don't know. In game, though, he's going to walk a lot. He's got a great eye. 22 and just average catcher ratings here in game. Here we go, guys. My favorite player growing up. I have his somewhere. I think one of my friends, so-called friends, stole my Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, 1989 Upper Deck. It was the number 1 card. 18 years old, so the kid has come through. This guy was special. One of the best swings ever. Historical swings. His swing was so smooth. Outfield, legendary outfielder. Diving and making all kinds of catches, climbing the wall. And some argue, well, if he didn't play that, if he didn't go all out and make these catches and go all out and make catches on the wall and take these risky, he would have a longer career. It's 2 ways of playing. But I liked the style of Ken Griffey Jr. Every time I played baseball, I tried to mimic him. But my best player, my favorite player of all time, Ken Griffey Jr., folks. 18 years old. 5-star potential. He's already. Throw him in there. Throw him in the majors. Let's see where he gets drafted. Real life stats. His first year, 1989, folks. 264. 329 on base percentage. Batted 1990, 300, 366. Getting better and better here. 327, 1991. 399 on base. 308, 309, 323. 1994 he hit. 402. 1993 was his 7 WAR, huh? 45 homers he smashed. 1985 was a shortened year, right? 1996, 303, 7.1, 7.3 was his WAR. His 96, 97, 98 years with him, phenomenal. 49 homers. He had back-to-back 56 homer years, 97, 98. Look at that, 147 ribbies. The year after that, I'm talking about a mirror image from that other guy. This is damn close. Look at that. I mean, 97 and 98 were almost identical hits. 185 to 180 runs, 125 to 120. 34 doubles to 33. 3 triples each. 56 homers both years. 147 to 146. 77 walks, 77 walks. 121 strikeouts, 121 strikeouts. Look at that. 15 stolen bases, 20. 304 to 285. Yes, slightly better. I would say 97. This is with his average on base percentage. Wow. Mirror images back to back, huh? Back to back years. 6.5. Then he started going down here. Went to 2000. He was in Cincinnati. It was crying time for me. There we go. And he got injured Cincinnati a few times. This just wasn't his old self. Wear and tear started taking place. But 2005 he had a pretty good year. 5.1. 35 homers, hit at 301. And then 2007, 4.0 he had there at 30 homers. So he had a couple good years there in Cincinnati. And then he came back for a year. I forgot, 2 years in Seattle. He actually had 19 homers. He's 41 years old. Didn't hit nowhere near. Father Time was winning. Got old. And great player. My favorite, King Griffey Jr. Jackie Hayes, go. 1882. It sounded like I knew who he was. No, guys, I have no idea who this guy is. It sounded familiar. Jackie Hayes. No, not good numbers at all. But shoot, he's gonna dominate his real life. He's gonna beat his historical numbers. Cal McCabe. Not sure who this guy is. 1871. Outstanding average, but they only played 60, 70 games here. He had 346. So on and so forth. I don't know, these guys, he's outstanding. 1949. This guy is good. He had a few good years here, but his Squirrel is his nickname. His Squirrel, yeah, he's ready. Major League Baseball ready with those ratings. I don't know a lot of these guys. There's Evan Longoria. Real life. He just got out of baseball, right? A couple years ago here. Good player there for Tampa. And so on and so. There's Corey Seager. go. Yeah, last year, 2023 year was good for. He was in Texas there. Had a couple good years there with the Dodgers as well. Corey Seager. Who else? Mike Greenwell, well, Boston center fielder, if I remember right. Left fielder, huh? Thought he played center. I guess he was left, but he had great years with Boston. He batted a 6.4, 1988, 1987 was 4.5, 328, 325 average. See, guys, I gravitated towards those high batting average guys. Those were my favorite. Paul Molitor, there you go, from Milwaukee, right? He had a long career, 78 to 98. Lifetime 306 average with a 369 on base. His best year was that 1987 year. He had 353 at 438 on base. Paul Molitor. And then there you go, so on and so forth. But I'm happy I got to see Ken Griffey Jr. come through before 20 years. So we'll get to see a couple years how he does. 18 years old, coming in. The kid, where does he get drafted? Let's go. Let's move on. Oh, I could have looked at the mock draft, but draft log. Evan Longoria was number 1 pick to Maryland. Dummy, what a name. Dummy Hoy? Went to Georgia. Dummy Hoy he looks good. 25-year-old center fielder. Got excellent speed. Contact, good eye. Where did he play in real life? 1888 was his rookie year. He played for, I'm not sure, guys. I wish you could hover over them. They're not loaded in, all the historical teams. Of course, you can see that's Cincinnati, but I'm not sure what WS8 is. Washington Senators. Not sure. St. Louis. BF is Brooklyn. No. Maybe. But name is Dummy. He must hate his mother, huh? Why'd you name me Dummy? Second overall. Someone picked Dummy Hoy over Ken Griffey Jr. You guys are dummies. And then another center fielder went before Ken Griffey Jr. This Les Mann. Oh, what are they thinking? Les Mann. He's got some good, very outstanding left center and right fielder position ratings and gap power. But besides that, he's got stuff to work on. You passed up Ken Griffey Jr., Georgia and Michigan. They're the dummies. And Pennsylvania went with right fielder Billy Earl, the little globetrotter. Where did Griffey go? You got to be kidding me. There's that Abner guy. He went to South Carolina. Good left fielder. A lot of outfielders, huh? The first starting pitcher was that Henry Boyle guy. Handsome Henry. What a name. That would be a name to have right there. Handsome Henry. Johnny Bates. Corey Seager went to New Jersey. Where did Griffey go? You got to be kidding me. Frankie Frisch. Caesar. You got to be kidding. I still haven't seen Griffey, folks. I'm looking down one by one, of course. Maybe he went to Washington. That'd be cool because he played in Seattle. So maybe the game was weighted. Washington State picked him up. I'm not sure. Lou Klein. That sounds familiar. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope. 1943. Nope. This guy's average. He's not very good at all. Historical. But got decent numbers. Another center fielder went before Griffey. There he is. He did. He did. He went to Washington, Evergreen State. folks. Center fielder. Who's he playing with? Who's their center fielder currently? So they got Julio. They have Julio. Julio's in left field. They have this David Swanson guy. Yep, move over, buddy. Griffey's coming in, but that's funny because Julio is a center fielder. What has he been playing? He's been playing left field, I guess. That's what they have him as, left fielder. Can you imagine Ken Griffey Jr. and now Julio Rodriguez on the same team? Oh, that's what's happened here. Let's see something. History. Has he been playing? Has he always been playing left field? Wins the 2038 United States Baseball American League Silver Slugger Award at center field. So he's been playing center field, but now it's center field. It's a few years ago. I'm trying to see where his fielding. Okay, so last year, well, no, 2041. This year, Major League Baseball. We can see all the views. They just show me this year. I'm sure you could probably see his history, but right now he's been playing games. He's played 66 games in left field, 13 games in center field. Well, they just got their center field. They have an offense. I mean, their outfield. Washington. I'm picking them. Washington. Who's their? So that's their center fielder. Their left fielder, and then right fielder is Mario Colon. Oh wow! Are you serious? Look at this player, folks. This was an international signing. It's a fictional player, unfortunately, but they got this Mario Colon is going to be their right fielder. Julio's their left fielder, and then Ken Griffey Jr. is their center fielder. Oh, it doesn't seem fair. Washington, Evergreen State. That's funny because that's where I'm currently living and where I grew up. And Julio plays here in Seattle. Griffey now's back here in Seattle area. That is great. And they got this Mario. They have to have the best. Where's the ratings? They probably got the best outfield. Washington, Evergreen State. There goes Griffey. That's awesome. Carlos Santana came through. Because he actually played for Seattle, but a couple of years ago for 79 games. Didn't do too well. Only hit 2 or not even 200. Under the Mendoza line. Oh, man. Hopefully they sign him. Hopefully Ken Griffey Jr. signs. We'll see. A lot of times, right, is they come back. They failed to sign him, and he went back to college. College of Charleston. Is that where he went? I can look it up, but I wonder how accurate. And they got everything else accurate, and their historical, the years and stuff. Let's go. Let's get to the end of the year. Let's get the playoffs begin. That's awesome. My favorite player of all time come through the draft. My favorite player has come through, has come in the game. I think that's going to be the title. It's got to be the title. Got to be the title of this video. My favorite baseball player ever. Again, Seattle was my team. So Griffey, my favorite pitcher of all time. Favorite pitcher of all time. I was younger. I liked Roger Clemens. So I was pitching. But Randy Johnson's right there, of course. Yeah, and then Ichiro is probably right there, number 2, man. Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, number 2. Number 1, number 2 player of all time. See, Ichiro is already in the game. Unfortunately, Ichiro didn't go to Washington. Ah. And Alvin Davis here. There's Frank Robinson. Hopefully they put don't even put him in single. Put Junior, man. Not even right into the majors, man. Put Junior in the majors. Oh, that's awesome. My favorite player has come through. And arguably the best center fielder ever. I mean, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey Jr., right? Best center fielders ever. Baseball is always fun. Well, I mean, it's just sports talk in general. When you say the best player ever, everybody, it could be a never-ending debate, right? I guess you go by the numbers. But then you're like, oh, it's a different era, right? Different eras play differently. Oh, they stopped. What happened here? So they have him in. They have him in Mama Cutting, the Paladins. They have him in single with a rookie. It was the rookie ball. He played 7 games, 25 at bats with 400 batting average. But now they have it as here. He went to single A. I'm not sure. I've noticed the AI does that. They don't put them straight in to make. As soon as they draft them, they don't put them straight in. They usually give them a year and some kind of minor league, and then they'll bring them up the following year. I mean, all-time center fielders, right? I'm looking online here. Mickey Mantle, of course. Yeah, he's up there. Joe DiMaggio, Ken Griffey Jr., current with Mike Trout, Ty Cobb, Willie Mays. Some of the modern guy, Kirby Puckett is right up there. One of my top guys. I enjoyed watching him. Yeah, Mickey Mantle's top. Yeah, Joe DiMaggio, Ken Griffey Jr. That's probably top 3 right there. But we got Willie Mays. I'd put him top. Man, that's hard, huh? Mantle, Mays, Cobb, Griffey, DiMaggio, Trout. That's top 6 right there. I don't know who you put first, second, or third there. I have to look, I guess, side by side numbers if you want to go strictly by the numbers. All right, let's go. Playoff coverage. The tree. Who made it? Hopefully Washington State, but I don't see them. Nope. All right. We got some different teams in here now, though. The Palmetto State, guys. Who's that? South Carolina? Yep. The first time in there. All right. Maybe we got a different winner. Remember last one was it was back-to-back, same World Series. New York has won it 2 years in a row, and they beat Magnolia State, Mississippi, 2 years there. A repeat World Series. Looks like we're going to have a different, though, right? Because I don't see New York in here at all, or I don't see, yeah, Mississippi is here again. Let's go until playoffs end. Yeah, who would you guys put? I mean, out of those 5, I mean, Mickey Mantle, DiMaggio, Griffey, Trout, Cobb, or Mays. Those top 6. How would you rank those in order from the best from 1 to 6? That's a not an easy task. Again, I'd maybe look side by side their numbers. Of course, I would put Griffey, man, number 1. Willie Mays 2, Mickey Mantle 3. Wow, 4 Ty Cobb, then Joe DiMaggio. And wow, woo. But yeah, sports are always fun, right? Sitting at the bar, sitting somewhere with some buddies, and just this you could just talk sports all day long, and who was the best? Oh, he was a better average guy, but this guy was more of a power hitter. He had better defense. See, you can argue about all these guys. I mean, out of those guys, the best, Ty Cobb, right? He was, lifetime batting average, wasn't it like 360 something? So, and then Joe DiMaggio's got records, right? He has the most, I have to look at his number, but I know he has the best, the longest hitting streak ever. And then you can go by longevity. Well, he had the longer career. It's all fun. It's all fun talking sport. Oh, who we got? So 2 different teams. That's cool. New Mexico. Is that New Mexico? No, New Mexico is the Enchantment State. Who else would be NM? It is Enchantment State, New Mexico. And who the hell's the Gem State? I should know. I didn't mean to click on it. My computer's going to crash here, huh? IG, Indiana. That's the Gem State. Iowa. I'm naming all the I states. Indiana, Illinois, Iowa. What else is other an I? That's the only 3, isn't it? States. Idaho. That's right. I lived in Boise for a year too, and yeah, Idaho is full of it's one of the most. That's why it's called Gem State. But yeah, there's a lot of gems there. They find. Land of Enchantment, though. That's their first. Is that their first win? I thought for some reason I think they've been there before. New Mexico. Oh, it's their first one. Good for them. So yeah, 3 years in a row now, the National League. All right, what a fun episode. This was my favorite one. Just because King Griffey Jr. came in 1941. Let's see if any records were broken. No new records, folks, for the batting records, single season batting records. Single season pitching records, anything in 1941? 1 strikeouts per 9 innings. So this Jack Stivitz. Good for him. Just 1 new record. Again, let's look at the teams. So the best record since in the 17th season here. Again, Montana has the best record of all time with no championship, followed by Massachusetts, no champions 10 times. Washington Evergreen State, now with King Griffey Jr. They got Julio Rodriguez. They got that Mario guy, which is a fictional player. They have, I didn't look at other teams, but that's got to be the top 1 or 2 outfielders, folks. They've won the playoffs 8 times, no champions. Or they made the playoffs 8 times, no champions. They have the 3rd best record. So the top 3 teams, folks, record-wise, in my simulation here, for the last 17 years, the top 3 teams' winning percentage have not won a championship, have not won a World Series. I just find that funny. We can all relate. That's why I like baseball, talking any sport, right? You guys were kicking ass in the season, but some reason in the playoffs, we choke. You talk about football, man. Every year we make the playoffs, but we cannot win a playoff game. Baseball, every year we make the playoffs, but we lose in the playoffs. Awards. American League Award winners, folks. Fred Dunlap, Showboat Mango Award. I thought he won it more than just the one time. And I don't like my game where you got to hover over it and it's, maybe we can switch it around, put the year up top there. No. It's the screen. It's off the screen. We want to see the player. Roger Connor, Rookie of the Year, folks, batted .340. Wait, But he played 2 years. How did he get Rookie of the Year? That didn't count that first year? That should have. He played 141 games. 200 hits the guy got. Wait, oh, it hasn't happened. Hello, guys, wake up. That was last year. That's still phenomenal. That's second. He won it again probably. He got 200 hits this year. Let me sim it up to the award winners. Man. Frank Robinson's in there kicking ass too. Is that it? All right, now we can go, guys, to the leaderboards and stuff. Now it's taking hold, right? 41. 1941. Okay, awards, American League award winners. So Jack Clements won Showboat Mango Award, a catcher. Cool. The most RBI, the biggest slugging percentage, and the best WAR, 8.4. What a catcher. He's only 23. He's going to have a long career. He's looking good. Back in 1884 was his rookie year in real life. And he's already beaten. He was not a power hitter at all. 1 year he had 17 and 13. Other years just a couple, 1 or 2 or 3 homers. Average though, had a couple good years, 315, 310. But yeah, he's gonna beat his real life cards if he keeps it up with that rating. Rookie or pitcher of the year was Ismael Garcia. Cliff Heathcote. What is that? Rookie of the year? Really? 284, 337 on base, 46 home runs. Another center fielder. And then Kevin Kelly. 35 saves, reliever of the year. Gold Glove winners. This Mulder guy's won it twice. Let's go over these guys really quick. Ed Williamson, this Barney guy. Hayes. This is a real life player, right? He's still playing. K. Brian Hayes. He's got 6 now for third base. Gold gloves. Uribe. He's got a couple. There's Frank Robinson, folks, kicking butt in my simulated world. 4 now. Gold gloves. This is Billy Southworth. 1. And then right fielder Donlin. What about Silver Sluggers, American League? This Clements guy, there he is, 4. Now, Connors won twice. Dunlap has won it 3 times. 6 times, this Gino guy. Man. Amarillo has won it a couple times. There's Frank Robinson for left fielder. Mario Colon. Wait. He plays for Washington. He's right now, he's center fielder. Well, move over. King Griffey Jr.'s coming in, buddy. You're going to have to play that other left or right. Well, they have Julio on the left, if they can keep them all. And then this Bobby Cosillo, designated hitter. The National League, Alberto Salazar. Yeah, doing phenomenal. This fictional player, guys. I mean, he's probably... I mean, look at all these awards he's got. Got to come over here. That's the only thing I think they're going to have to change. Well, on OOTP, maybe they can represent this a little bit differently. Or put just this number and then like a ×1, ×2 by it. You know what I mean? Put those symbols with just a multiplier next to it. If that would look good. Octavio, pitcher of the year. Rookie of the year, this David Bencroft. Hit 277, 37 homers. And then Lorenzo Rodriguez. Only 10 saves, though. Huh. 1.1 WAR. That's a kind of a weak reliever of the year. The weakest one. All right. Gold gloves. Junko. Starting pitcher's got his 2nd. Hassey has got his 3rd. Gold glove. Dorado got his 1st, really. Furkel got his 5th. Collins 3rd. Kubek. Keller. Brett Gardner, and then right fielder Chad Curtis. Silver Sluggers. Man, this is Alberto Salazar. Probably the MVP of this simulation that I've done. Accomplishments. 6 hits in a game. Well, look, there's been one guy. There's Ben Dyer. Just a 2-star guy. That's cool. He had one good game, huh? He only had 241, but one game he tore it up. Had 6 hits in one game. Yeah, he's been floating back and forth there. AAA. 15 Ks in a game. Couple pitchers got that. Anybody hit for the cycle? Wow, this guy, Babe Pinelli, hit for the cycle twice this year. That's amazing. And he's just a straight middle average kind of rating guy. He hit 280 this year. Hit 2 cycles, though. Good for him. Dang. No hitters? Were there any no hitters this year? Holy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 no hitters this year. I'd like to see someone hit 2 no hitters in 1 year. Did Nolan Ryan do that? I know he leads the majors all time, right? With no hitters, but I think he might have had 2 no hitters in a year. 2 guys hit 50 plus homers. No one's going to beat this Henry Luff. Hit 75 homers that one. I mean, look at this. 61 was Bug Holiday, and then 75 Henry Luff. What has he been doing? He's been going down his ratings every year. Actually, not too bad. He's a pitcher. Sorry, he's a pitcher too. He didn't have the best pitching this year. 5 ERA, 0.7 WAR, but his batting. 33 homers, 332 WAR, 288 average. Not bad. 331 on base, 33 homers. Yeah, he's going down. His pitching's not so hot. But yeah, still, though, awesome as a hitter. But not going to beat that rookie year. He had 75 homers. He had. What was this? Oh, the RBI. I need to change that. I still haven't. 20 plus winners. We got none this year. Triple Crown winners. None. Milestones. Got a few milestones. Looks like a bunch, huh? 300 homers. Dorado hits at 300 homers. A couple guys with 300 homers. 2,000 strikeout, 400 homers, Alberto Salazar. 600 stolen bases, 500 stolen bases, 600 stolen bases guy. Hitting streaks this year. What was the longest hitting streak this year? 27 games. All right, folks. That was awesome. Where's the standings? Who had the best record? 89 from Idaho, Gem State. Wait, who won it this year? Yeah. Idaho versus New Mexico. Idaho had 89. Colorado had the best 93 wins in the American League. Yep, 93 wins. 99 wins for Louisiana. Dang. Yeah, Alberto Salazar, man. This guy is phenomenal. I mean, look at this. He's been the save. He's been the man, the fictional player here. We can look at reports. Power rankings. No. I always click on that one. Prospect pipeline. It's got to be. Griffey's got to be up there. Prospect pipeline. The hell's he at? There he is. He's number 57, Ken Griffey Jr. Playing for the Mamakading the Paladins. Has he got any? Let me look at their ratings. Hold on. We gotta click. We gotta click on his history. Named 57th prospect, but no rating. Is it in the scouts? Not yet. Development. I was looking for his development. They moved into single A. So there's that Ricky Ball. Just for a few games. He'll get a single A. He should start. All right, folks. There it is. There it is. We could look all day for minor league system ratings. Mississippi. Washington right there. They got this Salazar, another outfielder. Man, they could do some good trades in. They don't need all these outfielders. Trade this guy to get a position that you need, center fielder. And then they got this pitcher coming through. It's got some potential. All right. Thank you guys for watching another season here. New Mexico gets the World Series win. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, keep moving forward.